talk a little bit about that game in Lexington with Tennessee, and do you have some confidence going into tomorrow playing Tennessee as close and as well as you did in Lexington?
Well, that was a really tough basketball game, and both teams played hard, and we certainly had a chance to win there at the end. So, you know, it's been a few weeks back, and our players need to have confidence because they worked so hard to get themselves into this position, and they now have an opportunity to compete with Tennessee again, and we need to have a different outcome this time. We need to win the game, and I know it would mean a lot to those players back in the locker room to do that. So we definitely know when we come with the right mindset and we do what we do well, we can beat anybody. So that's what we have to come to the gym with tomorrow.
Time for a couple more, one up here up front.
Were you surprised with how effective the full court press was with Vanderbilt since they had Jinsey Rhodes this time? I mean, she didn't play the last time.
I think you're always, as a coach, planning, especially the semifinals of the SEC tournament, for a real tough, close game. And so, you know, I don't know if surprised is the right word, but I was very, very pleased that our pressure was causing them problems, because that's what we have to do against a team like Vanderbilt. We cannot let them comfortably run their stuff because they're so good at that. So our only option against Vanderbilt is for our pressure to work, and so we work really hard on it all year long and practice day after day, and so just really pleased that it worked. But you know, I may be wrong on this. I never go in expecting for something like that to happen. You're just trying to get yourself prepared for close, tight situations, and I just thought the performance in the full court press when we really had our starters in there going was one of the best we've seen all year. It was a great, great effort by our kids.
James?
Coach, how do you think Crystal played in Nadia's place?
I thought Crystal had a terrific game. I thought Crystal was very good in the first half, and that duo worked well together. Both of those kids need each other to play their best. And as you saw, when Nadia went out and Crystal had to go those extended minutes, then that puts her in a situation where she gets a little bit tired and doesn't play her best. So when we have both of them going and she plays the way she played today, it really excites me about the future of this basketball team. I think that she has made unbelievable strides over just the last 2 weeks, so I'm real excited about the way Crystal Riley's playing.
Time for one more guy.
Earlier this week, you talked about making it more about what Kentucky does versus any opponent in postseason play. How do you do that against a team like Tennessee?
Well, you just focus in on your fundamentals and what your principles are, and, you know, it's going to be a very, very simple game plan tomorrow. And I tell our players all the time, don't confuse simple with easy, because it will not be easy tomorrow. But we will have to work extremely hard to try to pressure Tennessee and try to make them uncomfortable in their offense. And then the big, big key is working hard to compete on the boards. And we need to really bow up tomorrow and win the battle of the boards. And when you do that, then you have an opportunity to win in those three areas I talked about: the hustle, the rebounding, and the turnover battle. So it's Tennessee. They're really talented. It's going to be tougher. It should be in the SEC tournament finals. It should be a tough, rough game, and that's what we need to be ready for, and I know our team will be.
Coach, thank you very much.